I'm heading back to the boat. Just left Palm Beach County and heading to Gulf Coast, west side of Florida. Not the world's greatest drive, kind of akin to driving through Kansas. Once I get more into the heart of Central Florida, I'm going to give you some shots of that, of cows and farms, some orchards, and more cows. So I'll give you some shots of that. And then as I get into St. Petersburg, there's a beautiful bridge there. I'll get a shot of that too. We actually have a lot going on this weekend on the boat. Let's see, tomorrow the air conditioning guy's coming to take a look at the air conditioner and kind of give me a tutorial on all the aspects of it. I already went through it the other day, or last week I should say. Took the sea strainer out for the raw water, cleaned that out. Of course, I didn't film it, but when I was dumping out the seawater, I forgot that there's an O-ring in there, and that went overboard. Cable guy's coming as well. That'll be the first real official hole drilled into the boat. Saturday, we're going to do some sailing. Karen and I are going out and just kind of get used to the area and get more used to the boat. So we're looking forward to that. Oh, we're not bringing the dogs this weekend. We want to just kind of get as many projects done without worrying about them. So we have a lot going on, and I'll film our entire weekend and talk to you guys soon.
Is the life for me. Land spreading out so far and wide. Keep Manhattan, just give me that countryside.
New York is where I'd rather.
Last week we called a marine AC service company to come out and check on our air conditioning. Everything appeared to be working. Water was pumping through the system and the fan was blowing air, but we weren't getting cold air. An initial thought was that the ambient temperature was too low to turn on the compressor, so the technicians started by checking the electrical output in the unit and the thermostat. Once it was determined that all the elements were working correctly, that left the high pressure switch.
Basically, I had voltage coming out of my thermostat, had voltage to the bus, but I didn't have voltage going to the compressor, so I started backtracking, and this thing has a high pressure switch, unfortunately non-replaceable high pressure switch, which isn't the end of the world, but it's a marine air thing. It's a welded on pressure switch, so we have a way to get around that.
Okay, so this has gone beyond what I could do myself.
Well, even if you could have figured it out, you don't have the part.
Okay, so far not too bad. He's going to get something out of the truck. Let's see what happens. And when he gets back, I'll tell him about the O-ring that I dumped out of the strainer when I was checking that for the air conditioner. I dumped it over the transom. And I went back and looked at the video when I was cleaning it out in the sink, and I could see it floating on the top of the cup. So I was right. And then I was going through some of the storage areas here in the boat, and I found a whole package of about, I don't know, 8 to 10 O-rings for the air conditioning system, or for the air conditioner strainer. So I have those. Yay! Not a total loss, just stupid.
So here's the thing. This pressure switch that comes on the unit is not replaceable because it's welded on.
Right.
So I need to attach it somewhere else in the unit, which has got to be at the service port.
Next up was the installation of cable and Wi-Fi. I had already purchased a stainless steel coaxial inlet at West Marine. This inlet comes in two sizes, 1/4 inch and 5/16, so make sure you get the right size. Before attaching the inlet, I bedded the stainless steel screws and backing plate with a fast cure sealant. I used 4200 instead of the 5200 in case we ever needed to remove it. I also had the cable guy add an extra connection close to where the cable comes into the boat, making it easy to disconnect when we leave the dock, and leaving the majority of the cable on the dock and not on the boat.
On the other side of the. Yeah, sure.
We're going this way.
Right.
I'm looking for the green.
So I start heading towards the center more.
Yeah.
Hey, what'd you do? Yes, you heard correctly. We touched bottom on our first day out. And unfortunately, there wasn't much wind that day, but we made the best of it motoring around Boca Ciega.
Touched bottom on the first day.
Yeah, but did you learn anything?
To keep the rudder straight and
Going back in the
not cussing at maps.
Thanks for watching, and join us next week when we purge the boat of its original name and rename it for 2017.